Welcome to today's AI debate. China is one of the hardest places in the world to follow Christianity. Ingrained offering. Churches are closed, Bibles are censored,聖經被審查, and believers face constant surveillance. Today, two expert debaters will argue, can Christianity truly survive in China? Ethan Lee, Iwana pro-Christianity, defends underground churches and digital communities. Maya Chen, skeptic, focuses on government surveillance, censorship, and risks. Our debaters will be scored on three criteria: evidence and facts, 证据与事实, persuasiveness and creativity and insight, 创造力与洞察力. Each round will see them clash with strong arguments, shocking truths, and real-world examples. Stay tuned, because by the end, you'll decide who wins. Will faith survive or be crushed? 信仰能生存还是会被摧毁?
Christianity has survived persecution for 2,000 years. In China, 中国, underground churches, 地下教会, are growing rapidly. Secret Bible studies, 圣经, 学习, and encrypted digital communities allow believers to connect safely. Suppression often strengthens faith.
But China's surveillance is unlike anything in history. Facial recognition, government apps, and fines make public worship nearly impossible. Survival in secrecy is one thing, but real influence is disappearing.
Shocking truth. Some of China's fastest-growing Christian communities exist entirely underground. How are they thriving?
Estimates show over 100 million Christians, 中国基督徒超过1亿, in China. Even with restrictions, numbers rise through home churches, 家庭教会, and encrypted digital networks.
Official numbers are unreliable. Many believers hide their faith to avoid penalties. The government's patriotic churches, 爱国教会, reshape Christianity to fit state ideology, so growth may not mean true survival.
Survival or state-controlled faith. 生存还是国家控制的信仰?
Ironically, technology is helping believers survive. Encrypted apps, hidden digital Bibles, 隐藏的数字圣经, and secret online communities allow safe worship. Faith is evolving underground and online.
But one leak can expose entire networks. China's AI surveillance is predictive and ruthless. Survival for a few, yes, but influence on a national scale? Almost impossible. In Chengdu, a young woman named Lin opens an encrypted app every night. She types a code, waits for approval, then joins a 10-person Zoom Bible study hosted from Taiwan. If caught, she could lose her job. But she says, "I've never felt closer to God." Stories like this happen every day, unseen, unrecorded, unforgotten.
Faith is more than buildings or public gatherings. Families quietly pass beliefs to children. Christianity, 基督教, adapts and survives through private rituals, underground gatherings, and digital communities.
But generations are growing up under propaganda, equating religion with illegal activity. Survival may exist, but thriving? China's restrictions shape beliefs, and the youth may abandon faith altogether.
Can underground resilience win against a state-controlled system? China isn't alone in restricting faith, but its combination of high-tech surveillance and ideological control is extreme. For perspective, North Korea, extreme underground only. Iran, severe house, churches growing. China, high surveillance mixed, underground versus state-controlled. In the 1952nd, China had approximately 700,000 Christians. By 2025, Estimates range from 70 to 100 million despite decades of suppression. Faith grew silently in homes and in coded language. Which side do you lean toward? Christianity can survive and grow in China despite restrictions. The state control is too strong, long-term survival is unlikely. Remember your answer, we'll come back to it in the final verdict.
Christianity in China is like a river flowing underground, Disa Holiu. Restrictions cannot stop it. Faith finds ways to survive, adapt, and even thrive.
True, but the river is trapped under concrete. The state controls spaces, platforms, and social perception. Christianity may survive in pockets, but widespread influence is under constant threat.
There may be no clear victor in this debate. Perhaps the real question isn't whether Christianity can survive in China, but what kind of faith emerges when every act of worship becomes an act of courage. Total marks: 854, 812. Faith in the shadows, 暗影中的信仰.